That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and me remember this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know what we about to get into, honey. We got a full packed show tonight. I hope everybody is feeling good and doing break. And child, welcome back to the daggone break room, baby. We got Liv in the break room, y'all. We got Liv in the break room. Y'all Liv over there doing some type of video, something about single mom. And if you ain't got a bunch of kids, it's probably because you can't have any. I said, wait, what? Who told you that, Liv? Child, Liv said, you got the Michael Jackson movie? Okay, Waffle Toaster, was it good, sis? I think I might go see that this weekend. I don't know. Liv said, if you don't got a bunch of children, that probably means because you can't have any. You can't have. I said, well, who told her that? Yes, pretty dope. So I said, well, okay, girl, if you say so. And then what's up, Latoya? And then y'all, Jasmine, you know, after she released her address, or she said she gonna basically dox herself before the rest of the folk do. Jasmine is taking us on a house tour. The duplex in the sky. Y'all know Jasmine over there in a 3-floor house round there, apartment. Okay, you better go see it. Okay, I will, Waffle. What's up, TLD? I said, well, okay, Jasmine. We glad that you got you a nice little spot there overviewing the lakes and things. Okay, yeah, duplex in the sky. I said, good, Jazz. I'm glad that you were able to accomplish that. Libby seen that you have moved, and now she talking about moving. Libby said she moving to Michigan, though, sis. Yeah. What you said, the level of excitement I get when you thank you, Pearl. Libby said she moving to Michigan. And we was over here the other day trying to figure out, now, what the hell is going on in Michigan, Liv, that you got to go and live there for? Libby said she need to be somewhere where it's snow and and beaches. That's what she said. She said snow and beaches. I said, well, snow and beaches? Okay. Well, all right, girl. Okay, we'll see if you achieve that goal. Hey, Peach. And so then y'all, Queen Opp. Y'all know the other day we talked about Queen Opp. Yeah, Jasmine got her old penthouse, honey. She got a duplex in the sky. So Jenny said she ain't going no damn well. She can't buy junk food with EBT in Texas, so she has to move. Aaliyah. Who you talking about, Leah? Girl, Leah don't buy junk food anyway. Or if she do, well, do she buy? Baby, when I tell you, we gonna get to live. We ain't gonna make this all about Olivia, okay? What you say, Vita? Vita said, TMR, now I'm trying to live for the... Oh, my God. What you say, girl? She said, now I'm trying to live for the Lord. And you gonna make me fall out, not in the duplex in the sky. Yeah, the duplex in the sky. Oh, Lord. what happened to Stank Nika kids? I don't know, Janae. I forgot all about Nika. That's that lady down in South Carolina, right? She make me itch when I go over there. That lady, I mean, it's one thing when you don't know how to cook, but at least your house got to be decent. Nika, the lady with all them kids, 10 kids, she can't cook and her house be raggedy. And sis, you gotta pick a side round there. I can't do both. Now, see, Jasmine can't cook, but her house ain't raggedy. Okay? So I can do her, right? Livy can't cook, although she's a pack rat, but the house, I mean, it ain't looking like Nika, right? So I can do that. Nika over there, baby, she can't cook. In house raggedy. 10 kids in one pot for a 4-course meal. Baby, that's too much going on. See, y'all be wanting TMR to do too damn much, okay? Yeah, she be making me itch around there. Y'all be wanting TMR. I be thinking bed bugs gonna just bop out the screen when I over there watching Nika. See, y'all be wanting TMR do too much, and I don't want to. Yep, I'm putting my foot down. Now I said I'm gonna bring these reactions, but y'all got to let me. I just can't. No, I don't want to. Now, just because y'all said that, I'm gonna go over there and be nosy and see what's going on. Nika just sick. She is Miss TLD. I don't like that lady. Well, Lord forgive. I'm like Vita. Lord. Vita said, Vita, that tickled me. She said, tell my man, I'm not trying to live for the Lord. Vita said, girl, y'all put some prayer hands in the chat for Miss Vita. Vita said, I'm trying to live for the Lord. Yeah, EB. And see, Sky, see, that's different. See, Sky, yeah, what's the difference between Sky and Nika? Thank you, Miss Jackson. What's the difference between Sky and Nika, y'all? I don't know. Well, Sky don't mind spending money on her cheering. Okay, it may be a bunch of junk that she buying, but she don't mind. Nika, she'll go buy one loaf of bread and want it to last 2 weeks for all them people that living up in her house. I got boundaries. You said there's no difference, bitch. I got boundaries. Hey, what's up, Cancer? I got boundaries. Thank you, Vaughn. And so Nika crosses my boundaries. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just sorry. All right. Hey, cover girl, you never late, baby. You always on time. And so Queen Eye. Okay, y'all, Queen Eye. Y'all know the other day she told us she pregnant. Okay, she pregnant. Okay, Queen Op says she pregnant. You gonna wait in the car, Shamika? Shamika, you always in the car. Shamika, when you ever gonna get out the damn car, sis? Now, Shamika, I'm gonna have to put my foot down, sis. Now, see, we didn't talk about this, Shamika. Now, see, you make TMR and the rest of the break room go on in, and then you sit in the car and eat up all the chips and so forth and suck up all the sodas round there, Shamika. And then when we get back to the car, Shamika sitting there talking about what happened, y'all. Shamika said, what had happened, y'all? I've been sitting here waiting on y'all. I got a little hungry and a little parched, so I drank all y'all damn sodas. But TMR gonna stop down there at the gas station and get us some more. Shamika said, what had happened, y'all? A mess, girl. A mess. You said, Tasha, I was nosy watching Tiana J. She's feeling herself because she lost 23 pounds. She was teaching her son how to ride a bike at 8 years old and running up a hill with him. Tiana J. Who's Tiana J? Tiana J. Who is that, Vaughn? Give me girl, there's so many of these chicks on here. I didn't forget who that is. Okay. But give me a clue on who that is. I've heard that name, but I can't put the face with the name. Okay. You're not getting out the car either, Miss TLD. Well, Miss TLD, that's okay. Cause see, Shamika, she a little younger than us. Okay. Now you know, since we got our knees and our back and stuff, Miss TLD. So that's all right. If you won't sit in the car. But Shamika always sitting in that damn car. Her son named Tiana. You talking about old girl up in where she live in Connecticut? Where she live at, child? Is it Connecticut? Oh, you said Moo Moo girl. Oh, you talking about her? Oh, I don't watch her. Yeah, I don't watch her. Aaliyah said, Tiana, who that you? Leah, you know Tiana, the girl, the one that had put her mama out, because her mama was sending money to some online swindler. You remember her? Yeah, her. I don't watch her. I don't like watching her. But okay, she lost 23 pounds. Good for her. Oh yeah, okay, Constance, that's who it is. All right. You said you waiting at the Piggly Wiggly? Yeah, girl, that's a good place to be. I'm telling you, okay. All right, so we got Queen Opp. We gonna get on over there to her, and then y'all we got the Chosinn family. All right, y'all remember her? Do y'all remember the Chosinn family? Y'all remember back around was it the holidays, y'all? And she needed help to pay her rent. Now I don't know if she needed $553 damn dollars to pay her damn rent. I don't remember. Y'all remember the girl down there on TikTok? Y'all remember her? Well, honey, she didn't got into a situation around there, baby. She didn't got CPS involved in her life. They didn't came and took in the children. The kids are back now. The Chosinn girl, she lived down there in Houston, y'all. I think she was from New York or she was in New York, but she down there in Houston and running her mouth on the internet. And baby, apparently the school didn't call the CPS on her ass. Okay, you remember her, Greenheart? Yeah. So we got to get into her. Yeah, there's too many moms. I said I was gonna go and give y'all a full pack show tonight because I didn't go live yesterday, baby. I was tired, honey. I partied all weekend, and TMR was tired. Okay, I hope y'all understand. I had to get my rest, y'all. I had to get my beauty rest. And so I was wanting to come live, and then, baby, I came and looked at this computer, and this computer looked at me, and this computer said, girl, if you don't want to come turn me on, I definitely ain't going to turn myself on. I said, okay, computer, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Computer said, okay, girl, I'll see you tomorrow. And here we are, all right? All right, y'all, let's get into it. So we going to get into, really quick, we going to get into the Chosinn lady, okay? We going to get into her. We said, why these people keep coming to Houston? We got our own chain of foods down here. Miss TLD, I guess they didn't, somewhere somebody that said Houston is the place to be. And let's be honest, Houston, Dallas, depending on where you are in life and what you're looking for, could be a place if you're trying to start over. But it's nowhere is the place to be when you're struggling. Let's be honest, if you're struggling, where you from? Okay, let me just give a city. Okay, if you're struggling down there in Cleveland, Ohio, and it's probably a grave likelihood that you're gonna struggle wherever else you're going. Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Now there are situations where you can get some blessings, right? But typically you got to stay prepared. Anytime, especially when you got children with you. When you got children with you, more than one, baby, you cannot just be, wake up one morning talking about, I'm getting ready to go to Houston. I'm getting ready to go to Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm getting ready to go do this because you see somebody else living good. Just because they living good, sis, that don't mean that you're going to live the same way. You know why? Yes, thank you so much, Pretty Dope. You know why? Because whatever they got going on might not be the same thing you got going on. Whatever their mentality is may not be your mentality, okay? So just because you see somebody else and packed up and hijacked it to a whole nother state in a whole nother city, sis, don't mean that's going to be the same scenario for you. Baby, I've never seen so much foolishness. Now, here's the thing. If you move and you want to relocate to a whole nother state, I'm not saying that you can't do that, okay? Yeah, you can do that, right? But since you need to go with some coin and a job, okay, or a promise to have a job, you need an offer letter in hand, okay? You cannot. Y'all remember that lady? She used to be the mod for Jasmine. Her name was Jasmine too. Y'all remember her? and she was from Memphis. She was living down there in Memphis, Tennessee. And remember, she upped and went to Dallas, I think she went to. And she went to go live in a shelter. She left her apartment in Memphis and took her ass on down to the shelter in Dallas, Texas. Do y'all remember that? Who was living in the shelter with her son? You talking about who? LaToy? Tiana J? Yeah, she was. Is that who you talking about? Y'all remember that she used to be one of Jasmine's mods, and she took her happy ass, and then she turned around and went back to Tennessee, and then she went and then moved to New York. I think she back in Tennessee, y'all, back down there in Memphis. Y'all remember her? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You, baby, what sense does it make to leave your apartment in Memphis to go to Dallas to stay in a shelter? Because see, everybody think, oh, if I go to a shelter, they go immediately give me Section 8. No, not immediately. Okay. Since you're in line of the mothers that came before you, right? And yeah, so here's the thing: if you're gonna move, just be prepared, right? Even if you move somewhere where you got family or good friends, okay? You always got to remember, baby, your problems are your problems. Okay. People will act concerned until you need them to do something. Soon as you need somebody to do something, that's when you're gonna find out how concerned they are. Okay. Yep, right. Wait for it. She went back home and the Christmas tree was still up. You remember? So let's get into this Chosinn lady. All right, let's get into her real quick. Now these videos might be out of sequence. I do apologize for that, but we'll be able to get the gist of what's going on.
A lot of y'all want to know who made a report. They don't tell you who reported you. They can only tell you what was reported. So, which is all lies. Somebody said that I be smoking trees in front of my kids. I don't even smoke. I haven't smoked in going on 3 years. Somebody said that I be drinking and leaving my kids at home by themselves at night. Mind you, people saying, oh, the kids must have confirmed it in order for them to take them. Kids are smart. Like, there may have been a time where I hurry up and ran to the store next door to go and grab something like some milk or something real quick. But I don't even drink like that. Then they said that
Okay, but sis, see, this is what happens when you get on the internet and show and tell your business. See, y'all gonna get enough of this. See, they think it's cute to get on the internet and act like I'm a single mom. Feel sorry for me and send me your money. Sis, all of it comes with a price. You better believe if somebody giving you their money, sis, they gonna make you work for it one way or the other. Okay. So while y'all on the internet begging and pleading and telling all your business because you want people to feel extra sorry for you, sis, it's somebody sitting in the wings like, oh my God, she's such a disrespectful mother. Oh my God. She has her kids living like that. Why is her house not clean? Oh my God. So it don't matter that you went to the store next door. It's the fact that you walked out your house. You got a small baby. This woman still got a baby that breastfeeds. Okay. I don't know if the baby 1, 2, or 10, but I'm just going to assume the baby is 2 or younger. Okay. The baby's still on her titty, right? Y'all, we've seen way far too many situations in past years where people's houses, electrical fires just happen. Boom, just happen. One thing about electrical fire, you know, a lot of times you don't know it's going on until it's going on, right? So, and let's be honest, if you're gonna leave your kids home, you probably don't want to tell the whole entire world that that's what you're doing. Okay. You probably don't want to tell the whole world that's what you're doing. Then y'all want to get on the internet crying and sniveling and sniving. It's like, girl, hush.
My kids is living in a infant like a environment where it's hazardous. They sleeping on the floor. It's nasty. They don't have clean clothes. Like true enough, I have posted stuff like this. I'm gonna put the clip in.
But why post something like this? Even if this is truly how you live in, why does the whole entire world need to know that? There are some people that will find this deplorable, disrespectful, and they would consider this as you being a unfit mother. Because no mother or father should have their children living in squalor. Now, we do understand there are situations and times when sis or bro just be tired. You just be tired, sis. But that's not the reason to get on the internet and show the world. I'm telling y'all, these heifers is gonna get enough of putting all their business. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be on the internet. Yeah, you could be on the internet. It's free. It don't cost you nothing, right? But you can't post stuff like this and then contribute this to depression. You can't do that because you know why? We have seen in years past too many moms who claim to be depression and unalive their children. People don't take stuff like this lightly. They take stuff like this very serious because you got to always understand the camera do go off. And when people don't see you, they don't know what's going on. So now they're going to start assuming because you have came to the internet far too many times talking about you depressed, being a single mom. And let's be honest, maybe you are depressed being a single mom. But sis, don't tell the world that because what the world's going to do, they're not going to help you, right? They're going to find themselves as if they're helping the children. So they're going to call the authorities to get those children out of that what people may consider a toxic environment, a bad environment for children to thrive in.
I may have posted stuff like that, but typically that's not the environment that my kids are in.
So who house was that? Was that your neighbor's house? Who it wasn't at your house? Well, uh uh apparently that is the environment they in. Don't they live there with you? See, a lot of these people aren't too bright, right? A lot of these people aren't too bright. Baby, I wouldn't care how much money it is, but I'm not going to come on the internet and spilling all my tea like this here to have the folks involved in my business, right? Because again, we don't know what type of person you are. We just know what you say on the internet and what you show. And we have seen far too many times mothers displaying behaviors like this, and then something very tragic happens.
A lot.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. I'm gonna tell y'all, they gonna get enough. They get so obsessed with the people giving them money and cash apping. Baby, all the cash apps in the world is not gonna cover the fact that some people came into your home and took your kids from you. It ain't enough cash apps in the world that I could even receive when my kids are snatched from me. And let's be honest, a lot of times when CPS get involved in your life, baby, it takes forever to get them out. And let's be honest again. Once they are involved, even if they close your case, oh baby, they still watching. Trust and believe. All right, so let's get to this one. Like I said, we might be out of a little out of order, but we'll get the gist of what's going on here.
I appreciate everybody reaching out. I haven't been responding to a lot of people's. um, DMs and calling me and texting me.
No, with
Really,
love.
because number one, it's overwhelming. Number two, if I don't normally talk to you, like if you don't just call and check on me in general, it like what can you say? Like with mostly everybody, like what is it that you can say that I really just want to hear right now? Like it's gonna be okay. You gonna get them back. You strong. You got this. Like I know all of this. Like I'm trying to keep my mind occupied.
So if you know that's what people are going to say, but you don't want to hear it, why do you feel like people want to hear what you got going on? When your house is nasty and you depressed and don't want to clean up, who told you that we want to hear that? If you don't want people to call you and say it's gonna be okay, sis, let me pray with you, you don't want to hear that. But what you do want to hear is the sound of your cash app chingalinging. See, this is what I'm saying. She's telling y'all, miss me with all that. God got your back and all that. She said, I don't want to hear that. She wants you to hit that cash app. She want to hear that changalang. And that's why you was dealing with the CPS coming into your life like that. This is why.
I'm trying to work. I'm trying to think about my next move. Like
All right. So let's go to the next one.
about 15 minutes ago, talking about CPS was at the school and they wanted to interview my kids. Hey, Chosinn family, we are blessed. So before I can even get off the phone with the lady, I hurry up and made my way up to the school. Now, as soon as you walk in, you got to go through the metal detector and sign in, and you got to let them know the reason why you here. So as soon as I let the lady know why I'm there, I see my daughter coming out of the office like where the principal is, and like two other women with like clipboards coming out behind her. Now I'm trying my best not to get irate, but I want to know first and foremost, why do they even need to talk to my kids? Before I could even get to the principal's office, I'm checking everybody at the front because there's no way my daughter should have been talking to anybody without me being present. So then the principal trying to calm me down, talking about they just doing their job. Okay, and my job is to protect my children. Then I turn around, the school police officer behind me. Like what? So the
Okay. Yes, your job is to protect your children. It's also the job of the school to protect the children too. That's their job too. So if they have been getting calls and there's been some concerns of something that's going on at home, it's their job to call CPS. So again, you have this lady has gotten on the internet and told a bunch of strangers what's going on in her life, how she's living, what she's doing, what this going on, that going on. Now, y'all got to understand, they don't tell us everything. You don't tell us when you sleeping with the mans. A lot of y'all ask how many kids she has. I think she has like 3 or 4. I think she has like 4. Um, Someone else asks, where's the daddies? A lot of times, y'all, they could be right there, but y'all have to also understand they don't want you to know that there's a daddy involved. Okay, so y'all got to understand that too. This is not designed to show you the daddies. Okay, it's designed to show you that they're doing bad by themselves, and that's all they want you to focus on. Okay, so that's I don't know why people always say, where is the daddy? He's somewhere. He might be, I don't know, in the back seat of the car. Okay. He might have been sitting in the passenger seat while she was in there, beefing with the principal and the school security. Child, we don't know. Okay. We have no idea. All right. So here goes the next one.
they want me to, they're going to do a home study. Then I gotta go and take a drug test, which I have no problem doing because I know I'm a pass with flying colors. It's just the fact that them having to keep my kids while they investigating.
Sis, why are we crying? Isn't this what you wanted? You wanted to come on the internet, show the world that you're struggling with your children, ask the world to help you with your life, then show the world that you can't keep a clean house at times. Show the world you wanted to you decided this was a good idea because you seen other women do it, right? So you wanted to jump on the bandwagon. What we crying for? It's to be expected that this was going to happen. How did you not think this was not going to happen? Of course, CPS was going to get involved. Yeah, because there are people watching, feeling like they've never took their children through that. So why are you taking your kids through that? Like, yeah, there are people out here like, wait, hold on, I'm a perfect parent. Yeah, my bills have never been cut off. My family, we've never been evicted. Yeah, we've never had these struggles. So why are you having these struggles? Well, here's one of the reasons: these ladies won't go get jobs. Now they'll do the what do you call those, what do you call those jobs? What do they call them? The Instacarts and the DoorDash and gig work. I'm sorry, I was at look, they'll go do all that, and that's great. You can definitely do gig work. There are people that make good money doing gig work, right? But if you find yourself doing gig work and still got to come to the internet to get your rent paid, this is you might need to thank you, pretty dope. Thank you, Giselle. You might need to go get something a little more stable. Okay. I don't know why these ladies won't get jobs in the hospital. Okay. To me personally, if you're a single mom and you got kids, as a mother, to me personally, a hospital is probably one of the best places you can work at. Because for one, for the most part, it's pretty much stable job. I'm not saying that you couldn't get laid off at the hospital, so don't misconstrue what I'm saying. You can get laid off anywhere. I mean, people working at TSA, when the government was on shutdown, they, went without working. They went without getting paid to work. So anything is possible, but typically, right? Typically, hospital jobs are pretty stable, right? Because one thing about hospitals, there's people always there. There's people in the hospital every day, all day. The hospital is like the casino, honey. It don't never close, right? Even if there's parts of offices, administrative offices are not open, but the hospital itself is constantly working. You got people in the lab working, you got people in the ER working, you got people in the imaging departments working all through the night. You got housekeeping, because let's guess what? Housekeeping needs to run three shifts. She's in Houston. There are plenty of medical facilities in Houston and the surrounding area. Plenty. Go get you a job in healthcare. And if you still want to come to the internet and run your damn mouth, okay, girl. But one thing you got to know is you got to save yourself. You can't live your life thinking somebody else gonna save you, sis. Because what you think that what you think is being saved is really sabotaging you. Because CPS done got in her life because she's on the internet running her mouth.
All because I'm sure the questions they was asking my kids was confirmed, but maybe from past tense or something like that. Yeah, I have been.
So when they asked the kids, do their mama smoke weed in front of you? The kids said, yeah. You're saying that probably happened a few years ago. If they said, did your mama drink alcohol in front of y'all? The kid, you're saying the kid said, yeah. Well, you saying, well, I don't drink it all the time. If they asked, the CPS asked, did your mom leave you home alone? The kid said, yes. And you're saying, well, I only go to the store right next door to us. I ain't like I went on the other side of the world. and let's be honest, sis, if you got in your car and drove to the store next door or walked to the store next door, you probably went a couple, 2, 3 other places too. So those kids are probably home longer than. And here's another thing: you walking out the house, going to the store. You could go in the store, for all you know, when you walk in that store, it could have been a commence of a robbery, right? And unfortunately, or obviously I'm not speaking this in existence, but something could happen to where maybe she got caught in a crossfire. Anything can happen, and then here your kids stuck in the house by themselves for an extended amount of time. Don't nobody know they there because you said you went to the store next door, but didn't alert anybody in your personal life that, hey, I'm about to run to the store real quick, check on the kids for me, or whatever the situation may be. Like, anything can happen.
I have changed my life, and I don't know who is doing this to me out of spite.
Sis said she done changed her life. So apparently your life was what the people reported at some time. Now, we don't know if that was last month, last week, or 2 years ago, but you just said you are changing your life. So apparently these things that are being reported has some validity to it. You're saying it's not currently happened, but it has happened.
Everybody know my kids is everything to me. That's the only thing I take pride in, and I might not have everything and anything, but I do my best to make sure my kids is good. And I need to get my house together. I need to go get cleaning supplies. There's a lot of stuff that I need to do. I don't really have the money for it, but I'm gonna figure it out.
You don't have the money for cleaning supplies, but these nails are done. These are nails. You went into a nail shop and got these nails done. So wouldn't that have been the money for the cleaning supplies? Now, granted, you don't got no jewels, or you just got a regular French manicure. But sis, you went to the nail shop. We could have took that money and went down there to the Dollar General on Saturday and got 5 off of 25. Yeah, on Saturdays you go down there to the Dollar General, and as long as you spend $25, you get $5 off. $25 will definitely get you some cleaning supplies, some laundry detergent, bag of trash bags, some a thing of toilet paper, and some paper towels. Yeah. Now, you may not get the fancy dancy paper towels and toilet paper and laundry detergent and cleaning supplies, but you can get them. Okay. T said, I'm up at 6:15 every morning getting my kids to school, and I'm off to work. I can't lay around. You got to help yourself first. You got to try. Exactly. But sis, you can't tell these folks that, because they have seen how other women and other men have easily and very successfully have came to the internet and begged the people out their damn draws, right? So they figure, well, hell, if she can do it, clearly I can do it. And so all these folks are doing is following what they seen other people doing. But like I said, just because it worked for one, don't mean it's gonna work for you.
My baby don't. One of my kids have a bed. Like, the thing with CPS is all the kids have to have their own sleeping space. So I have one bed, but then there's not a mattress on like the trundle. So I don't know, but I just want my kids back.
Didn't know what you mean. You don't know. You said there's not a bed on the trundle. Sis, didn't you just get a tax check? Uh, let's be honest. You can go to one of these furniture stores and get you a twin size bed for $99.99. Why don't the kids got beds, ma'am? Now, even if you ain't got no flat screen TV on the wall, the children should have beds, ma'am. Not you on the internet talking about what? What? Why don't? No, sis, really. You was on here last year, beginning of this year, begging for rent money. Why you wasn't begging for beds at the same damn time? People would have been quicker to get you some beds and your rent. See, that's what I'm saying. You begging for rent money, but your kids don't have a bed. Baby, you cannot make this stuff up. You can't. And y'all think, oh, baby, this be real life. Like, this be the intelligent level of a lot of these people. And then they think it's a good idea to come tell the internet this stuff. Let me tell you something. The internet is like an alley at nighttime. You can walk through a dark alley and you necessarily can't see who in the alley, but you can feel somebody there. Baby, that's the internet. Girl, you don't know who the hell watching you. You don't know who the hell plotting on you. And let's be honest, is it really a plot? Because why are your nails done, but your kids ain't got a bed?
So,
Okay. So let's go to the next one. Okay, now this was 3 days ago. And the one thing you don't do is you don't come to the internet and say, the CPS got my kids. Yeah, you don't come to the internet and tell the world that. Like,
y'all about to be shitting bricks when I tell y'all what this lady just told me. So, yesterday and this morning, all my supporters was like, no, they shouldn't have done that. Like, something isn't adding up, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm just hurt. I'm hurt from the situation. I'm not as angry to begin with. So, some told me, okay, call your caseworker supervisor. So I'm telling her everything, and she a little confused, she a little lost because she had actually been out of the office all week. She literally just came in today, Friday, to wrap everything up for the week since she was out. So she was like, okay, I gave her my information. She looked it up and she was like, okay, so it looks like they were moved into a PCSP. And she was like, the covering supervisor signed off on it, but I don't see your UA. So she like, hold on, wait a minute, let me make some phone calls. So I'm
a UA is a urinalysis.
like, okay. So she was like, I called Quest and your UA was negative. And she was like, they should have waited on the UA because of the accusations. Now, she did say that it was confirmed that I did have a beverage in the car in front of, you know, and because it was confirmed and I kind of like admitted to it because I don't drink all the time. She said that because of that, the investigator and the caseworker had gotten it signed off on somebody else for the removal.
So you was in the car driving with a beverage. It obviously wasn't no Coca-Cola. So you had an open container in the car and the kids told on your ass. Mm.
So she told me that the case is going to be moved to FBSS and I have to like agree to services and random UAs and I got to take like parenting for like 3 to 6 months.
All of this because you want to tell your life on TikTok? Girl, well, is TikTok paying? Because is it worth it, sis? Because the money, the proceeds can't buy kids beds. So is it worth it?
And she was like, once I complete services, then the case will be closed. Do y'all know this woman told me they shouldn't have removed them without their UA, and that I can come and get my kids?
Well, good, sis. The only thing is, what environment are you bringing them back to? Okay. What environment are you bringing them back to? Is we bringing them back to the nasty house you showed the internet, or what's up, shy girl? So let's listen to this one. Now, in this one, she says supporters help her get cleaning supplies to get the house cleaned up. Okay, girl. So you didn't have a broom? You didn't have you didn't have Fabuloso in your house? Since you didn't have a broom. Baby, I got like 4 brooms. You didn't have a broom. Why is we getting one of everything? Why not get 2? Wouldn't we just get 2 of everything? So you can ensure when one goes, when you use up one, you got your backup plan. Ain't you in the store buying one? And it ain't even your money. Somebody sent you the money. One can of Febreze? Baby, is she at Target? Why is we at Target getting cleaning supplies? Girl, why are we at the Dollar General or the Family Dollar? They got coupons. Target got some coupons. Girl, Target. Not you got the kids down at the CPS and took them, and you in being bougie at the damn Target on somebody else's coin. Now somebody else's coin, you at Target. But if it's her coin, she don't go at all, or she down there at the at the Dollar Tree or something. And nothing wrong with the Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree has cleaning supplies and obviously they work, right? It's her being bougie with somebody else's coin at the fucking Target, baby, a mess.
Okay, I want to say thank you to Shahonda for sending the money for cash on Cash App.
Okay, so who said they must have sent a Target gift card? That's why I didn't even respond. Baby, wasn't no gift card. It wasn't no Target gift card. How was she gonna get the Target gift card? What they thought? You thought they mailed it to her? No, it was I knew it was Cash App. That's what I'm saying. Why is we at Target? They sent you $40, girl. You could have went down there to the Dollar General. What day was this? It said today at 1:20. Damn, I wish I knew what date this was, because it better not have been on no Saturday. Because you could have went down there to the Dollar General and got 5 off 25.
For cleaning supplies, I just left Target and we spent $39.22. So we're gonna get the house together. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Girl, you got your kids snatched. All the business on the internet for $39 damn dollars, baby. Whew, baby. I don't want to do it. I don't give a damn. I ain't doing it. It ain't enough money in the world. Baby, you can go make your own $40. You could have did like Jasmine, my Jazzy life, and you could have went and DoorDash for cleaning supplies. She was over there DoorDashing for boxes. Yeah, sis. All right, this is the last one, y'all. Now on here, she said she down at the laundromat prepping for the CPS visit.
Will not catch me slacking again. Because Chosinn family, we are blessed. Preparing for CPS to do a home study doesn't feel far-fetched, especially when especially when they did weekly inspections at the shelter that we lived at in New York. So I don't even really mind expecting one to come and inspect our home. It actually kept me pretty on top of things. Before I dealt with this recent traumatic experience, I actually was saying that I was ready to get back to cleaning the way I did when I was in New York. Now, mind you, I wasn't working full time, but it was priority to keep our space clean and neat. So I'm actually happy to get back to the way that I used to do things.
So all it took was for the people to call CPS on you, for you to go to the laundromat and wash all y'all clothes and clean your house. So are you going to be like Olivia? Because it took for her to have to go down there to the clank for 43 days and 43 nights to let her see that these people ain't playing with her down there in Tarrant County. And you in Texas too. Live in Dallas. You down there in Houston. So it took the people to call CPS on you for you to get back to cleaning your house.
Well, I'm going to do the best I can. My Amazon wish list is still in my bio if you want to grab some things that could help. But thanks for watching. Bye. Love y'all.
Not her Amazon wish list. Baby, when I tell you you can't make this stuff up, not your Amazon wish list. No, sis, what you need to wish is that you could take care of your kids by yourself. Daddy or not. You know how many women out here taking care of their kids without the pappies involved? Baby, Texas don't play. Do you know how many? Because it's too many people in Texas, Sharonda. It's too many people. It's too many people. Yeah, they don't play. There's too many folks there. Oh, mess, honey. Now she said her Amazon wish list. Yikes. Okay. All right. So let's get into some other content. We'll check in on her, y'all. Y'all have to remind me because y'all know I'll forget. Y'all know me. Okay. So let's get into real quick. Let's get on over here to Olivia, y'all. Let's get over here to Olivia. All right. So Olivia said something about he trying to disturb my peace again. I guess she talking about that this said baby daddy of hers. Let's get into what's going on over here with Olivia, y'all.
But my chair's demolished by that cat. Anyway, so I'm editing the vlog and I don't have an outro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it wasn't like anything like super special, but I just
wait for it.
Like, bear with me, you know, continue to watch the vlogs. I have been going through a lot, and it seems like every single time I get my peace restored, somebody comes along and tries to ruin it. Let me show you. Yeah, somebody comes along and tries to ruin it, right? I would really like to change my number. We might do that today. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know if I do change my number, because I don't want people having.
Hey, Olivia, don't you have two phones? How we know that you're not calling your phone private to show us that whoever you are saying is calling your phone with no caller ID?
Access to me, because no. So anyway, other than that, I wanted to say this. You know, a lot of people like to. I'm pregnant with my 6th child. If you guys are.
Wait, say cheese. She did what? Livia, if Liv doesn't go into premature labor after the gym skit today, I know she not pregnant. Not she was down at the gym.
Here, 4th baby daddy, but that doesn't matter. But 6th child, okay, and I'm a single mom. People love to talk about how you're supposed to do it. You know what I mean? How everyone, you're supposed to do it this way. This is the way to do it. You're supposed to get married. You're supposed to have kids after you get, girl, bye. Even if you take all the precautions, I mean, that's fine. You can do that. But even if you take all the precautions and do it the right way, you could still end up divorced, left by yourself, raising that baby by yourself. So I don't know, it just came to my attention because I was watching something on TikTok, and that was like a panel that they were having, and they were like, you know, they were like pretty much downing single moms and how, you know, women have a lot of kids and they do about.
Right. So Shy Girl says she was at the gym with her sweatsuit and weighted vest on. Nuts. But this is also the same lady that got a tattoo while she was pregnant. Did y'all forget that when she was pregnant with AJ, she got a tattoo? Did y'all forget that? So are we shocked? This is the same lady that's supposed to be pregnant and stood on a chair with wheels to hang up a picture of Marilyn Monroe. Again, are we shocked that she was at the, you guys say, the gym with a suit on and a weighted vest? Are we shocked? And lip injections. Thank you, Mo Lady.
By themselves, but they fucking do it though. You know what I mean? And people who have so many opinions, it's funny because every woman that came up on the panel, she was talking and she was like, they were talking and they were every single one were like, my first child, my first and second child, like they had fucked up too. They had a baby not in the right way. But I guess they think they learned something and now they want to give advice. You cannot talk. The only person that I know who did it the right way, the first fucking time, and who can talk, the women who can actually say something, which they shouldn't even say anything because it's none of their business. Like women like my sister. My sister met a man, fell in love, got married, then had kids. That's it, that's all. All the women who fucked up your first, second baby, in your mind you fucked up. I don't think it's a fuck up. I think babies are a blessing, and I think however they come about is they come about, you know.
So sis, if babies are a blessing, then why was you contemplating AB with this baby? You said blessing. If babies are a blessing, then why were you contemplating having an AB? I'll wait. Children are a blessing. Here's the thing. If Olivia wants to be the new strong mommy Chrissy and have 9 kids by 7 men, sis, knock yourself out. Let's be honest. Do we really care if this lady struggles with her 3 kids at home, all under the age of 5? Do we care? No, we don't. But because she's on the internet and because Olivia has talked about so many other women having multiple children, multiple different dads, and being a single mom, then the majority of the internet is like, okay, sis, so now what you got to say? Because remember, Olivia used to pride herself. Who remembers? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm going to see who go all the way back with me. Who remembers when Olivia sat on her couch, I believe in Florida, and bragged on the fact that she had all her kids by the same man? Who remembers that? Who remembers? Oh, it's a bunch of y'all. Who remembers that? She bragged that all her kids were by the same man. So if it's no big deal to have multiple children by multiple different men, why did you brag about having all your kids by one man? And that said man was your first baby daddy, Gerard, the one you ended up marrying and then getting divorced from. If it wasn't a big deal about having all your kids by the same man, then why did you make it a big deal? I think if women did it the untraditional way, had kids first and then married, or had kids and never married and maybe have 1 or 2 and then know that now they're saying this is not the way that they're going to do it moving forward, or they're trying to warn other women, it's okay to say that. Now, here's the thing about what people say on the internet. Just because somebody has an opinion doesn't mean it you got to listen to it. right? You didn't have to. If Olivia was offended by the women on this panel that she saw on TikTok, then why the hell didn't you just watch something else? There's plenty of times I hear people talking about things and I don't agree with what they're saying, and I just move on. I just go watch something else. It didn't age well, did it? It didn't.
As long as it doesn't come about from like a grape situation or like a horrific situation like that, a baby's a blessing. Let me tell you something. Women who don't have a lot of kids, a lot of the time, it's because they can't. So, if you don't
Pause. Let's play that back.
like a horrific situation like that, a baby's a blessing. Let me tell you something. Women who don't have a lot of kids, a lot of the time, it's because they can't.
Who believes that? Who believes that women who don't have a lot of kids a lot of the times means they can't? Pretty dope. I'm gonna use you if you're still in the chat. Pretty dope has one son. I think Pretty Dope probably just consciously said, I don't want any more. I'm one and done. Maybe Pretty Dope had a hard pregnancy. Maybe I don't know, Pretty Dope. You don't have to tell me your business in the chat. I'm just assuming. But women who have one or two children maybe decide that that's all they need. They don't want any more because they're probably trying to have careers, or they just realize being a single mom of multiple children, of more than two, is something that, they experience being a single mom of one or two and just know that more than likely it might not get any better. Obviously, if you're struggling with one or two, 3, 4, or 5 is not going to make it easier, right? So a lot of women just think, well, I don't want to have any more. Yeah, I'm good. Man or no man, I don't want to have any more. Or some women, especially if they have multiple children by multiple different men, some women might think, in the event that something happens to me, what's going to happen to all my children who are by different men? They could possibly be separated because they all have different families. And so they probably said, I got 2 kids, 2 different men. I'm a pause. I'm until I meet the right person, or maybe I never will. But one thing is sure, the Lord blessed me to have 2. And here's the thing. Olivia feels like people can't right their wrongs. Just because she has never righted her wrongs and she has no desire to right any of her wrongs. This is the same woman that intentionally went to jail because she didn't want to pay child support. She could have paid it, but she chose not to pay it and went to jail behind it. You can divorce a man, our family, our journey, but you can't divorce a child. Having a baby is a bigger commitment than marriage, in my opinion. It is definitely, having a baby is a lifetime commitment, because you can marry that man and 10 years later divorce him. He's now considered ex-husband. You can raise your child from your womb to age 18, and now they're considered by society standards of being an adult because they're 18, right? They're no longer in school, right? And they can vote. Although that child is 18, it's still your child. That child can be 40 and it's still what? Your child. That child can grow up and have its own children, have its own husband or wife, and it's still considered what? Your child. But that man, you can divorce that man after 5 or 10 years of marriage, and he can go and marry another woman. You can go and marry another man. And if you mention that man, you're going to call him your ex. And 10, 15, 20 years has passed by. He's considered what? Your ex. But your child can be 35 and still considered what? Your grown ass son or your grown ass daughter, but they're still your child.
So if you don't have a lot of kids, maybe because you can't have a lot of kids, you know, something's holding you back. But I can.
She said, if you don't have a lot of kids, maybe something's holding you back. Yeah, maybe the fear of being a struggling single mom is holding them back. But there are married couples who decide to have no more than 2 children, especially if they have a boy and a girl. There are married couples, two income households that decide 2 children are enough. Olivia, have you seen what it costs to raise a child in 2026? And 20 years from now, in 2046, or let me say this, in 2044, when your child is ready to go to college, can you imagine what college is going to cost? But see, Olivia's not worried about that because she, she'll jump on some government programs to make sure her child can go to college. But there are some people who can't get those programs because they make too much. So they have to pay for college. The parents have to pay for their children. Like, that's a real thing, Olivia. You may have heard about it. See, Olivia probably think, oh, they're just saying they paid for their child's college. No, they didn't. No, Olivia, that's a real thing. People actually do pay for their children's college. Yep, that's a real thing. It really happens. Just because it didn't happen to you doesn't mean it hasn't happened to half the world.
I'm healthy. My body works very well. And I'm blessed. I don't care what nobody thinks about my baby, about my bastard child. I'm blessed, honey, okay? And honey, obviously it ain't a bastard if this nigga keeps blowing up my goddamn phone. Okay? I choose who I deal with. I pick and choose. And if I don't want to deal with you no more, I'm not going to. You know? But that panel, what happened? AJ, don't take the iPad from her. That panel was just so ridiculous because if you're a woman who has fucked up or made a mistake and had a baby by whatever, and you're not married to him, says da 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 da, all the judgmental shit, you cannot talk. Hush. You did it too. Hush. And if you don't have a lot of kids, maybe you can't have a lot of kids. Hush. Don't try to shit on women who have multiple blessings because you can't have them or whatever. Stop mom shaming.
Who's mom? Stop mom shaming? What did you do to strong mommy Chrissy, sis? What did you do to strong mommy Chrissy? That's what I want to know. How did she get, like, what is the conversations that you had with the men that got you pregnant? Know what type of conversations y'all be in there. Stop mom shaming. She did it to Chrissy. Oh my God, this girl is ridiculous. She really is. It's like, Olivia, if women want to, here's the thing. Here's my opinion. I'm a mother of 4, right? And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for me, right? But I persevered on and I did what I had to do. Sometimes I had to make decisions that I didn't want to, but I did them to make sure my kids were good, right? And if I see another young lady, obviously much younger than me, I'm just going to say something. I'm just going to give you some friendly advice. You don't have to take it. But I feel like because I traveled that road, sis, let me just tug your ear a little bit. Let me holler at you. But in no way am I going to say, girl, you don't need to be having no more kids. Now, if you're constantly complaining and moaning and groaning about being a single mom, then yes, I'm going to tell you, girl, well, then stop getting pregnant. Why you keep getting pregnant? To me, that makes sense. Now, if you are a mom of a bunch of kids and you've never complained about it publicly and spoke on it, and then I don't have anything to say because apparently, sis, you got this, right? But if you are constantly complaining about being a single mom, but yet you keep finding your ass pregnant, yeah, I don't think that's mom shaming. That's basically pulling your attention to the problem. Sis, do you think it's going to get easier that you had 4 and you're struggling now? Like Tanae. Now, Tanae struggled with her housing situation. She's finally got some type of subsidized housing situation going on, Section 8, I believe. And so maybe things can get a little better for her as far as housing is concerned. But at the end of the day, sis, you don't never know when they can pull those programs from you, meaning the government. So you still got to stay prepared because you never know what obstacles life can throw in your way. Olivia is the epitome of misery loves company. Do y'all really think this woman wants to be a single mama of 6 kids? 3 of them, that's 2 of them, and 1 on the way that's going to be in her custody? No. Olivia would definitely love to have a man there helping her, paying bills, taking some of the load, especially AJ, taking some of the load off of her shoulders. She would relish. What woman would, especially if you a good man, baby, you a good man, you got a decent job or a real good job, or you got some good and and you ain't stanky with the money. What woman wouldn't want that? And you ain't got no wandering eye. What woman wouldn't want that? And if to have that come into their life, that would alleviate them from being a single mom. Olivia doesn't see that in her future because I don't think she feels like she's capable of getting a decent man. And it might be because she feels like she's not a decent woman to attract a decent man. Does that make sense to y'all?
Knock it off. Knock it off. I really think it's jealousy, honestly, because those women on that panel seem very upset. Okay, I don't care who I have. I can have.
Girl, who is jealous of having a bunch of kids and no help? Who is jealous that you need to come to the internet and ask the internet for help because you ain't got it or you don't want to go get it? Who the freak is jealous of that? Like these people, like, do y'all know what the term jealousy actually means? Because they use it, it's very broad for them. Everything is jealousy or hate. Y'all hating, y'all jealous, y'all hating. That's the only thing. Do you ever feel like people may just feel disgusted? Like, you ever feel that? I mean, I don't get it.
Baby Black Frankenstein, honey. Oh, well, that's my baby daddy, and I'm going to have this baby. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Not in today's world where divorce is at an all-time high, and most of the divorced men are out there cheating on their wives anyway. But, that's success to a lot of women.
You know what, Olivia? There is a right way to do it, but sometimes that right way can go wrong. So I agree with you on that one. There is a right way to do it. There is a picturesque way of meeting the man of your dreams, settling down, getting married, buying a home, establishing your future, and start producing a family. And anything can happen. It ain't always because the man cheats. A lot of times the relationship ends because either the man or the woman passes away. The husband or the wife, unfortunately, leaves the relationship. A lot of times when people are no longer in a relationship, it's because their husband or wife has passed away, Olivia, either tragically or by health reasons. And then there's also other reasons where obviously infidelity takes a part. Every married couple in the world is not struggling with infidelity. Meg the Stallion announced that guy, Kyle, or whatever his name is, cheated on her. And now all the women are in an uproar. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I'm like, okay, she got cheated on. And hell, Halle Berry got cheated on. There's beautiful women get cheated on, and the ugly ones do too. I'm just saying. Is that his name? Probably. Is his name Kyle? It's just like, I think Megan wanted to be. Here's my problem with Megan the Stallion. I personally feel like Megan promotes her relationships to the world too prematurely. Oh, is it Clay? I'm sorry. I thought it was Kyle. But I don't keep up with them NBA folks. His name is Clay. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought his name was Kyle. I was close. Okay. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion introduces her relationships to the world way too soon. And see, that's another reason. That's why y'all got to stop being overly impressed with these internet relationships. With these, y'all got to stop being overly impressed. Clay, thank you so much, Clay Thompson. Y'all got to stop being overly impressed, because baby, y'all don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You really don't. Now, I'm not saying if somebody wants to show themselves being happy, I'm not saying don't be happy for somebody. Be happy, right? But since a lot of these people, y'all can't look at all these couples as couple goals, because you don't know what the hell is going on behind closed doors. For all y'all know, in order to keep the spice in their relationship, they might be over there doing the Polly want a cracker type behavior, okay? They might be over there inviting people in the bedroom. Y'all know, what's her name? Cardi B and Offset, they was over there inviting people in the bedroom. And now look at them. So y'all cannot be overly obsessed and impressed with these social media relationships. Baby, be more concerned with your own. And if somebody over there happy and you not just so happy, sis, just figure out how y'all can make yours happy, right? Because what that person over there is doing to make their relationship happy may not work for you, sis. It depends on the personalities of the two people. Candy and Ty, I'm be honest with you, I was never impressed with Candy and Ty. Never, ever, never, ever, never. Never was impressed with Candy and Ty. I always felt like Ty wasn't really into Candy like that. I just always felt that from Real Housewives of Atlanta and all. I just never felt like he was that impressed with, or he was that into her. I just didn't. I never felt that. So to hear them getting divorced, I was not shocked. I was just like, oh, well, shit, they lasted longer than I thought they was. I'm going to just keep it 100. That's how I
thought. A cheating husband. Not saying every man out there cheats. No. But I'm just saying, y'all don't make marriage look amazing. I'm sorry. All you married people, y'all don't make it look like what it used to look like, okay? So I'm good. I like my peace and I love my children. And a man, if he can get with the program, this strict ass program over here, then he can stick around. He could stay. You know what I mean? He could be a part of the program. But if he can't, because I'm not desperate and I could do it on my own. I could do bad by myself. Okay? I could do good even better. Okay? So ladies, don't ever feel no types of way. This world loves to shame moms. Shame our decision making. That kid is not from love. That kid, bitch, you don't know what the fuck the kid's from. What is your kid from? Worry about that. Because this baby, whether this baby came out of love, a good time, whatever the case was.
Well, you told us that you liked Gamer Bay. So it definitely wasn't love. Like, and you said his penis was small. So it definitely you didn't love his dick. Okay, so we can take that off the table, okay? We can take that off the table. You said you liked him. You said you really liked him, and you said that you wasn't impressed with his penis size. Okay, you said you didn't love that. Okay, so we can take those two off the table. So we would just assume, sis, what slow music was playing in the background, or was over there? Throw it, bounce your ass like your friend do. Throw it. Is that what y'all was doing? Getting the baby to that song? Throw it, bounce your ass like your friend do. Throw it. Hey, is that what y'all was making? What song was playing in the background, or was it AJ banging at the door talking about mama? AK Lonnie banging at the door about mama? What music or sounds was in the background when you was making said baby over there, Libby, hush, ma'am.
It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful blessing that God blessed me with. I'm sorry if you don't look at it like that. I'm sorry, but 9 times out of 10, women who don't look at babies as blessings, it's only because they can't have them like that. You feel me? And my heart goes out to y'all. I hope that y'all heal from that bitter feeling inside of you. But us women who are very fertile and great working uteruses, baby, and cervixes, ladies, do what you want to do. That's your body, honey. That's your body, okay? And celebrate your body. If God blesses you with the baby, take care of that baby like we all do, and live your best one, okay? Because babies are blessings, period, point blank. Okay? I love you guys. Stop the judgment. You're not God. Knock it off. Anyway, love you guys. I'll see.
Well, aren't you judging people right now? You're judging people for their opinions. So you're telling people to stop their judgment, but yet you're judging. You're not God either. Olivia, bye. Oh, Lord. All right, y'all. TMR tied. Let me see. Well, who else we got in it? Oh, Lord, we got to go over there to Jasmine with the duplex in the sky. Let me look at my likes. Let me see this. What's going on with that? Where my likes at, y'all? I can't see them. 176 likes and 503 people watching. I be daggone. Can we get some more likes? YouTube community. Can we get some more likes? Yo, yeah, she's serious. She very serious. Miss Purple said a tiny apartment. I Miss Purple, I like Jasmine's duplex in the sky. Okay. Okay, 209. Come on, y'all. I need about 50 more. Oh, Lord have mercy. Her apartment is set up is crazy. It's definitely different. It's definitely different. On my way in, as always, come on, y'all, the live, please. Thank you, Miss Purple. Hey, Ice. I forgot to clock in, but I'm clocked in now, Ice. Sis, don't make me have to talk to you after the live stream, sis. 224, 230. Come on, y'all. Need 20 more. Let me get on because I ain't got time to wait on y'all. Y'all just keep liking. We at 230. Let's get to 250, but I'm going to go on it and get this live going. All right. So now we're going to get on over here to Queen Opp, y'all. Baby, y'all think Olivia is a mess. Didn't I tell y'all Queen Opp and Olivia remind me so much of each other? Baby, Queen Opp went live the other day. That's okay, Miss TLD. I know you ain't mean no harm, sis. Baby, a mess. You hear me? She back over there with Danny, y'all. Danny didn't let her back. I guess Danny saw the video she put out of that trifling basement that Queen Opp was staying in with the child Summer. Queen Opp also put out a video. I tell y'all Olivia and Queen. The only difference between Olivia and Queen is Olivia hadn't done a video yet, but she definitely will put out a song. Queen Opp put up a video about autism mom. Child, it was a mess. Now, again, remember she's struggling. She homeless. She ain't got nowhere to go. But in the video, honey, she had on a Montclair coat on. Now, if y'all know anything about Montclair, yeah, baby, y'all know them coats are expensive. I said, baby, a mess. All right, y'all, let's get into it.
Five of my abortions was before the age of 22. So that means once I got to a reasonable age, like 25, I really wasn't fucking with the whole abortion thing no more. But I am in my second trimester, and a bitch is scared. A bitch is scared to get an abortion. I've been having people in my DM. When your appointment, I'm not telling you my appointment. Just know it's next week. It's next week. What? It's a 2-day process. Why you worry about me and my baby? Didn't you say you're not helping me with the baby? Fuck me and the baby, all this other shit. So let me tell you like this. So for the people that think that Danny is the best thing that happened in summer, let's clock this tea. For the people that's in the comments praising Danny, in the YouTube comments, acting like, oh, Danny just is the best thing that happened. I'm not saying that Danny is not a good dad or godmom, because Danny is also Summer's godmom to Summer. She is. But I do
Oh, y'all didn't know Queen Opp is pregnant? Yeah, she got pregnant in December. Summer's daddy is this baby's daddy. Juju around there. Yeah, she said she got pregnant to get back at Danny.
Everything on my own. I wake up with Summer. I feed Summer. I bathe Summer. I really have no help. Like I said, I have no help when I go to Juju house. When I was at Juju house, I had no help. I had Summer 24/7 then. I'm not a bitch that have her kids 24/7, not to say it like that. I'm just not used to having to be a full-time mom.
Put that leg down.
They can't see it. She's blocked. I'm blocking her. But the last fight me and Danny got into, she physically fought me. Matter of fact, let's back it up. So I told after we got into an argument, I finally came out, told her I was pregnant again. Pregnant. She literally hit me in my stomach and knocked the wind out my stomach. I did not hit Danny back when she did that. Right?
Right.
Are you proud, huh?
No, I'm not proud. I'm just saying this the truth.
Another time, because I want to tell y'all why I put my hands on her first this last time.
But you always
Another time, but I'm pregnant now.
I know.
Listen, y'all, before I got pregnant, Danny would never swing on me first. I would always have to hit Danny first. In order for the fight to initiate, I would always have to hit Danny first. But now that I'm pregnant, she been hitting me first.
Well,
That's kind of odd, right?
No, it is odd. But at the end of the day, I'm pissed. Well, I was pissed. Not saying that it's right. It's not right. It's not
we
right.
land across the bed. I say something. She smacked the shit out of me.
You said, what did you say? Say what you said.
But you said something first. She said something first that warned me to say, well, but that's why I'm pregnant. What I say?
That's why I'm pregnant now. That's why I let him let me now.
That's why I let him let me now.
And you got slapped upside your motherfucking head.
And she slapped me, and I didn't hear the back then because I'm not about to fight you pregnant. This is what I kept saying. Regardless, I'm gonna keep the baby or not, I'm not about to fight you pregnant.
But wait a minute. You know it's not right. But you know that's a fucked up thing. At the time, I just found out. Mind you, it wasn't even 48 hours since you told me.
I'm talking about the slap. I'm not talking about punch.
No, it was all in the same area of time. What are you talking about?
It was still different days.
Yeah, but like I said, it wasn't even 48 hours since
you said because she fed up. You was talking about because somebody fed up. Danny is not innocent. Danny do shit too. Just because she didn't fuck nobody, that don't mean I still have issues with her flirting with other bitches.
But I'm not. Wait. What I'm saying is, it wasn't right for me to put my hands on you, but I was mad.
Okay, so let's fast forward to the last fight we had, to where though in the vlog y'all see me and Summer literally put out at 3:00 in the morning. I forgot what we was going back and forth about. Ever since I thought I've been pregnant, the ship been fucked up anyway. We was going back and forth. Danny moved into the other room. Before we left this time, Danny was already like, you know what? You take the bedroom. I'ma move into the second room, and we don't even gotta sleep in the same room. We could just only communicate when it pretty much gotta do with Summer. So long story short, so she's in the room that she's living in now, and we arguing back and forth throughout the room. She's saying a lot of fucked up shit to me. She always, when we into it, she let me know how much of a bad mom I am. She just say a bunch of fucked up ass hurtful ass shit to me when we into it.
Thanks.
So we get into it. Did I hit you first?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did. I hit her first, but when I hit her first, Summer was not in front of me. Summer was not standing in front of me when I hit her first.
But again,
when we started fighting, Summer was literally right here. And before I swung on her back, I said, "Yo, are you really going to do this while Summer's standing right here? Summer's at my waist."
But here's the thing.
Pause. I'm like, "Are you really going to do this?"
I'm the one that.
It doesn't matter. You can still see you drunk off cut waters.
Yeah.
Ain't like you off no telesport no more. Ain't like you off no hard.
Four straight.
4 cut water straight is what made her fight me and knock my autistic toddler down on the fucking floor.
We both was
twice.
Come on.
Listen, yeah, I'm gonna fight you back because once I found out that you actually really trying to fight me like a bitch in the street, like once she stole me, yeah, we started fighting. But the thing is, I didn't swing on her because Summer was right there. She swung on me first, and that's when we started fighting. Summer got knocked down, so then I really went fucking crazy. Y'all should have seen this bitch face and everything. I went fucking crazy.
Come on,
like,
let's be respectful.
I did.
Okay, but you can call me. My name is Daniel. You don't have to.
Anyway, so like I said, I'm talking about the story is making me. So like you said, you was mad about the pregnancy. That's why you did what you did. I'm calling you a bitch right now because I'm thinking about the story and it's making me mad all over again. But anyway, so we fighting. Summer gets knocked down. Before I even swung, I'm holding her arms like this. I'm like, you really gonna fight my Summer? You really gonna fight my Summer? Summer's right here. Summer's right here. She didn't give a fuck. She still stole me twice. So we started fighting. I beat her the fuck up, pregnant and all. I mean, I ain't beat her up like a bitch in the street because I really could have did it to her if I really wanted to, but I didn't because, you know what I'm saying? But she still got beat up, end of the day. So then she like, get the fuck out. Get out. She, mind you, Summer is visibly shaking, scared. Summer's just like she's so confused. She like, I'm talking about yelling in my face. Summer's right on my head. Get the fuck out. I gotta pack my shit. Let me pack my shit. Get the fuck out now. Get out now. Just yelling in my face. I'm like, bro, you're literally scaring Summer. Like, okay, that's cool. You ain't gotta care about me. She like, fuck you and that baby, bitch. Da-da-da-da. We was going back and forth though. But you know, she definitely hit it with the fuck you and the baby, bitch. Da-da-da-da. Then she went in the kitchen and grabbed a knife. She went in the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and was like this in my face with the knife. I'm not even going to tell you what Summer was at because that's going to make, it's just going to, I'm not even going to tell you what Summer was standing at when that happened. But if I'm going to tell it, I'm going to tell it correctly. That literally broke me because it's like the knife could have dropped. Anything, you're drunk. But I just feel like there was no need to go with the knife because we had already started fighting. I still had to pack my stuff. I had to make sure I had Summer stuff, soap, clothes, this, that, and that. Yeah, I did take your phone. Okay, I took your phone, yes. But I still had to pack my stuff. You was yelling at me, rushing me to get out, and I had a toddler. But listen, this is the same motherfucker y'all claim love Summer more than me. Don't y'all be saying, oh my God, Daddy's the best thing for Summer, not Queen. Daddy's the best thing for Summer, not Queen. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't tell. You obviously like all that. How? I have nowhere to go. I gave up my apartment to move here with Danielle so we could be a family, so we can have a bigger place. At the end of the day, me and Danny just needed to go our separate ways. We been should have went our separate ways. I been should have told I was pregnant, but I didn't because I still wanted to be with her at the time. I only did this shit honestly because I was trying to get back at her. Only, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I wanted to fuck on a nigga just to fuck on a nigga. No, I did it to get back at her, to keep it a buck. So yeah, we just both needed to go our separate ways, and the more and more we stay around each other, the more physical things gonna keep getting. But it's like I don't have nowhere to go. So she's allowing me to be here until I can find somewhere to go. I'm not trying to go into no shelter with no fucking autistic toddler. Summer screams all hours of the night. Summer be up all hours of the night, jumping off shit, flipping off shit, tumbling off shit. Just, I don't think a shelter is no way you can have an autistic toddler. I just don't. People just like to say, motherfucker, they break and pain. Why would you allow that around why would you allow her around your what? So why not use a condom? Because it wasn't, who the fuck running to get a condom? First of all, he knew if he would have went to left to get a condom, I probably would have changed my mind. Because I didn't fuck with him because I wanted to fuck with him. I fucked with him for that reason and that reason only. Her followers and her money. First of all, and that's another thing. My supporter, bro. My fucking bro. My supporters have been sending me money so me and Summer can eat. They've been sending me money for rooms. They've been sending me money. They just been sending me money. Even this whole time I've been on social media, my babies have still been looking out for me. I love y'all so much. So I got pregnant, bro, because I fucked and some nut accidentally got inside of me. The baby was not supposed to, it wasn't supposed to lead to all this. It wasn't supposed to, I'm not supposed to still be pregnant. But I went to get an abortion 3 different times and I can't seem to get it done. But I can't allow my emotional attachment to the baby because I didn't have an emotional attachment at first, but I do now. But I can't allow that to let me bring a baby into a fucked up situation. Just like Juju said, if she, like, you really want to come back here with a baby, she's putting you out now with, and all the time she didn't put me out. I left some of the times too. But you're leaving and calling me at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning to pick you up with Summer. You gonna be like that with a fucking car seat and an infant too? If it was a girl, would you keep it? No, I can't deal with any more kids right now, y'all. I can't. I have to get this done. I have to get this done. Juju, I don't have any help with Summer. Who the fuck is going to help me with this new baby? So when I give him up for adoption, I'm considering that, but y'all know I already did an adoption one time. I don't know if that child being sexually assaulted. I don't know if that child being beat up every fucking night. I don't know what. And that's something that I deal with in the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have.
So let me just say this. Sierra, Queen Opp, doesn't want to take responsibility. She wants to live life with no responsibility. Danny is trying to be somewhat responsible by having a job, right? Now, Danny has problems with alcohol and things of that nature, but she keeps talking about having an autistic child, doing it all by yourself. If you just wanted to sleep with Juju, why didn't Juju use a condom? So you wouldn't have gotten pregnant. Like, how long do these ladies think this can last? Like, since you're in your 30s. How long do you want to do this? But until you're what, 45, 50? And she speaks, it's her saying her supporters are sending her money so she can have a place to a night at the hotel and food, when y'all clearly see this woman has no problem going to get pregnant. So why are y'all giving this lady your money when she don't need y'all to go get pinged? Do y'all see Summer's head? She says because because Summer's autistic, she can't do her hair. She won't let her. So you just gonna let the baby walk around like that all the time? I seen a girl on TikTok the other day. She specializes in doing autistic children's hair. Now I don't know where this girl lives, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody in the city of Philadelphia that can do that child's hair. Like Sierra, also known as Queen Opp, is a mess.
To deal with that with a new child. What if this baby have autism? I mean, if it have autism, it just have autism. I mean, what am I going to not let a baby be born because it's going to have autism? I mean, that was a thought when I thought about keeping it, like, because Summer's a lot with dealing with autism. But I told y'all, I already have one child with autism. I told y'all that. And that's something that I'm telling y'all that I never even told Danielle, that I already have a child with autism.
What? What'd you say?
I said that's something that I'm telling them that I never even told you.
Told me what?
That I already have a child with autism. So if this baby had autism, I mean, it really wouldn't make a difference, really, because join the fucking autism bus at this point. I want to, where's your son? Which one? Tiger 2s at this point. You can never get it together. Let me tell you something, right? This whole time I've been on social media, it's not like I've been somewhere just like grinding or trying to get my life together. I literally kept coming back so I can work on my relationship with Danny. I thought I was going to be able to be here. We were going to be able to be a family, and things was going to...
With a baby?
Yes.
No.
Because at one point you were saying that you was going to help me with the baby, keep the baby. It's another thing. So I'm going to post this video too, because I knew she was going to get on here and try front.
Well, I did.
Danny was rubbing my stomach, kissing my stomach.
Can you say that I was back and forth too, right?
Yes, you was back and forth, but you still agreed multiple times that, maybe we could raise the baby, maybe we could be together, this, that, and the third. But don't make it just like you were just totally against us keeping the baby.
No, I'm still not. Wait, what you say?
I said, don't make it seem like, yes, us. Don't make it seem like you was always against.
No, I wasn't.
Right. So there were multiple times that you said we could keep the baby, raise the baby.
When was these times? And you said it yourself. When was these times?
It don't make you tell when you drunk, girl. Well, listen. If you keep talking about the same thing over and over and over and over when you drunk, you can't keep blaming on you being drunk.
In my right motherfucking mind, I'd be like, girl, I don't know, I don't think so. I don't know. You had your mind made up. And granted, I was still in love with you.
You said, hold on for a second. You said, ain't no way. That's why I hate you bitches. Ain't no way a woman with a fresh install and nails done could get any money out of me. That's why you gotta stop speaking on shit. I'm not even going to dumb myself down to shut you the fuck up. I'm not even going to dumb myself down to shut you the fuck up. But just know that you're incorrect. Okay, you're incorrect. You're fucking incorrect. Why wait this long? I told you because I was back and forth. Which one of your other children has autism?
So apparently, Sierra is contemplating having an AB in her second trimester. She's just saying that for the shock factor of it all. It's the rage bait. Okay. This is the only reason why she's saying that. Trust me, this girl is not contemplating having an AB at 6 months pregnant. She would have did it at 6 weeks. Like, I personally feel like if it was a girl, this wouldn't even be a conversation, because she wasn't this way with Summer when she was pregnant. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
Reasonable age, like 25. I really wasn't fucking with the whole abortion thing no more. But I am in my second trimester, and a bitch is scared. A bitch is scared to get an abortion. I've been having people in my DM. When your appointment, I'm not saying you my appointment. Just know it's next week. It's next week. What? It's a 2-day process. Why you worried about me and my baby? Didn't you say you're not helping me with the baby? Fuck me and the baby, all this other shit. So let me tell you like this. So for the people that think that Danny is the best thing that happened in summer, let's clock this tea. Autism. Why does my first child got autism? Where's the karma for that? Where's the karma for that? If you keep having kids with disabilities, stop having them. Girl, how the fuck do you sound? Maybe this pussy just like to breed autistic motherfuckers, bitch. And it's going to keep breeding them.
And this is why I say the internet is not a safe place. Like Sierra, you know what's so funny? And again, I haven't always followed this lady. I catch viral moments of her from time to time. But the one thing I wonder, y'all know from watching the moms, Strong Mommy Chrissy, Olivia, Jasmine, CPS has always gotten called on them. Always, constantly, right? Since we've been watching them. And again, I'm not saying that somebody needs to do this. We just watched the Chosinn family and CPS getting called on her. How come no one's ever called CPS on her, on Queen Opp? Summer being from pillar to post. I'm not saying that she's not taking care of the child, but fighting all in front of the baby and all this behavior, that definitely is not a good environment for, especially not any child, but especially an autistic child to be in. But yet her supporters are feeding her money and stuff like that. Like, I don't be understanding why people like to, but see, if Queen Opp would come on here, a changed woman, if she would have like, a church dress on and toting a Bible and speaking like she got some sense, would nobody watch her? Like, if she would literally turn her life around and do right, would nobody watch her? They're not interested. Like, the internet loves to see, and Queen Opp knows this. Like, she makes money off her trauma, her traumatic behavior. This is how she makes money. This is how she keeps, because she's brazen enough to come to the internet to say all this, and like Olivia tries to do. But Olivia, she kind of pushes back because she don't really want all the smoke like that. Queen Opp don't care about the smoke. She don't care nothing about it.
And like I said, going to college, leave for college August 17th. What are we talking about? Yep. That's great. Who raised him? His grandmother. Well, she raised him. She took him at 14. The doctor's diagnosed with autism. Who else was diagnosed with autism? I have 5 children. All this autism talk is giving you a headache. Why is it giving you a headache?
They just weird, bro.
Who gives a fuck? Like I said, my oldest son has autism. He just turned 18 and he's going to college. He's leaving for college August 17th. So what the fuck are we talking about? Some of y'all kids ain't got autism and still ain't going to college. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You don't want kids but keep getting pregnant. Bitch, all it takes is not to make a baby. Every baby that you get pregnant with ain't meant to make it into the real world. Just because you get pregnant. Like, what?
Doesn't this sound similar to what Olivia was talking about in her video just a few minutes ago. It wasn't the same conversation, but it's like a lack of no regard. At the end of the day, I feel like Queen Opp is saying what she truly feels. Like I don't think she has any emotional ties to maybe Summer somewhat, but if she really was for Summer, why wouldn't she be getting Summer the help that she needs, like AB therapy and things like that? I think Summer's 2 going on 3 years old. She definitely could benefit from that, because again, if something happens to Queen Opp, who's going to take care of Summer? Like, I don't think these people be thinking stuff like that. Like, in the event that something happens to her, who is going to see after Summer? It's not even seeing after Summer. It's handling a child with a disability. A mess. All right, y'all. Let's get into Jasmine real quick. All right, let me get Jasmine on the screen. All right. So this is Jasmine in the new place.
That's it.
All right, Jasmine's not gonna get my channel demonetized. All this rap music.
To my fitness again. I know I gained so much weight because I've been slacking, eating whatever my kids eat, eating out, even having some drinks. But I told myself I'm gonna lock the fuck in. I actually was on Yanni's live the other day, and I was like, girl, she was really motivating me. Okay, so after I go to the store, I was gonna go to Ross, but they're not even opening yet.
Did she just say she was on another reactor's channel and that reactor motivated her? I remember back in the day when Jasmine was livid. I mean, livid. Because Strong Mommy Chrissy was in a reactor's channel on their panel or something. Like, Jasmine is a mess, girl. Well, Jasmine, girl, get motivated, honey. I mean, get motivated, girl.
They don't even. It says that they open at 9:30, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait that long. I don't know. I have to get the kids some shower curtains, but I might just go to Walmart because I know that they're open and get them some shower curtains. Ross is usually cheaper, but I also need to get, y'all see my picture is bare. I've been having a DoorDash to get groceries because I got no food stamps. So I do need to get a couple of groceries as well. Child, pray for me. Oh, my stomach is growling. I did get this my energy drink, and then I got this to break my fast. Of course, I'm gonna wait. It is a Hillshire snack, and it has, what is it? White cheddar cheese, chocolate covered almonds. I don't know if I want that. Italian dry salmon. I don't know why I thought those were olives. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I think I'm gonna go to Walmart because they still closed. And I was not expecting, I thought it said 9, but it says 9:30. I'm gonna go to Walmart, and then I do need to take a couple of orders today. Need to figure out what I'm cooking. I think I'm gonna do Alfredo for the kids tonight. And yeah, because I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna do that, okay? But good morning and welcome to the vlog. I think I already said good morning, but y'all know what it is. Y'all, it is raining so freaking hard. Like, what the hell? All right, so I just left the store. I got a couple of things for the kids' bathroom. Like I said, I guess I can show y'all. And I got them some more stuff. But I'm gonna put it in there. It was really hard trying to find something for Legend, Ava, and Aiden. I just went with like a rainbow. They just don't have to suck that up because there was nothing else I could do about that. Because yeah, y'all know how it is. With Walmart, you never know what you're gonna get there. So I just got them that. But I'm gonna show y'all when I get home because I'm gonna put their stuff together, get their bathrooms all fixed up because they're not gonna keep getting my floor wet. Okay. I'm tired. I made it back home. I have everything like right here on the floor. I'm about to do their bathroom real quick, and then I'll go do the girls. So I'm gonna put the shower curtain up because we ain't gonna keep getting the floor wet.
All right, so Jasmine's decorating the kids' bathrooms with her own money.
I'm not gonna lie, I did. So this was on sale. This whole bathroom set was on sale. I already have a trash can in here. It was really the girls, but yeah. And I just found these cute little figurines. I couldn't find any like matching, no like.
So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The reason why I didn't comment on the fact that Jasmine said she had to go DoorDash to get food because she ain't got her food stamps or whatever the situation is. I really feel like there's no reason even to comment on that at this point. I mean, people are doing what they have to do in order to get food, gas, or whatever, you know. If Jasmine's in a position to where she has to DoorDash to go get groceries, who's feeling sad about that? You got to do what you got to do until you can do better. But let's be honest. Like at this point, Jasmine, why are we still saying this? Like at what point do you say, I don't, like she decided one day, I don't want to drive raggedy cars anymore. I want a new car. Okay. And what did she do? She went and got her a new car. So at what point do you say, I'm tired of living like this. Let me do something better to make sure my situation doesn't result to the fact that I got to depend on the government to feed my children. You know, I mean, again, Jasmine, the process of her in the food situation, like this has literally been Jasmine's conversation for years. Literally years. Now, the situation with the new apartment and how she got it and how she's paying for it, I don't know any of that, right? I don't know any of that, but I'm just going to assume that money got to be spent somewhere. Okay. And I believe, I don't know if her utilities are included in her rent. I'm not sure of that, but I thought I heard her say something about the utilities was included in her rent or something like that. I don't know. I didn't know places were still doing stuff like that. But if her utilities are included in her rent, that's good for her. Then she ain't got to worry about it getting cut off.
Boy type stuff. So then I got Ava this, some spray, and now I'm about to go and set up the girls' bathroom. Oh yeah.
All right. Her and all this music.
The thing, because I keep trying to turn it off. Their bathroom's done. They got a little bit of decoration here. I wanted to keep them together, but I just separated them. I feel like they'll be satisfied. But yeah, their bathroom is all done. I also forgot to mention, I got this little toilet paper holder for them only because they already ripped the one out that was there in the wall because it swings. But yeah, I got that for them. Let me show y'all their room. All right, so their beds aren't made up, but this is how their room is. Way more spacious than their last room. I gotta get them a curtain. They actually have a curtain. I just gotta hang it up. Child, I am so tired. Whew. All right, so I'm just sitting at my desk currently editing. I'm so hot. Can't you tell? Like I look flushed, but not editing, answering emails. Their bathrooms came out good. I still need to do my room. They're cracking it up quick. I got some pizza too. I might just make that tonight, and then they're monitoring because school might be closed because y'all know we have that river here, and they said that some of the roads are flooded. I might go pick up my kids a little bit early today. That way I can go pick up Legend early. I did get another bed because he ripped his other one up, and I got that spray to spray all around it so he can child. It was a good little sale, little $5 bed, okay. But yeah, I'm about to go do that. I still got to get my room in order. That's why I'm like, what am I gonna do? Trying to drink this energy drink to get some energy. But like I said, y'all, I am going to jump on this bandwagon. Like I swear to God, Yanni motivated me. And y'all, I gained so much weight. I am 277 pounds, 77.9. Child, I'm gonna see if I can just at least drop 10 in a week. I'm pushing. And like I said, I'm gonna do my cut. Like I'm really just
I would think her YMCA membership and all those exercising apparatuses that she has in her home would motivate her. I would think, because a couple years ago, Jasmine got down to a pretty good size. Obviously, the alcohol and the eating whatever she wants, whenever she wants, contributed a lot to her weight gain as well too. But I would just think she really shouldn't need anybody to motivate her, because Jasmine herself has a kinesiology degree, somewhat of a fitness degree. She's a basketball player. To me, running up and down that court at a heavier weight, I would think would motivate me more than anybody else that I would see on the internet. That's just my opinion. Especially with her being an athlete, being a basketball player, that would motivate me. I don't be understanding Jasmine sometimes. I really don't.
Focusing on me right now, but that's something that's really important to me. So y'all about to see me lock the fuck in, okay? Because we need to lock in, because I'm not gonna be fat this summer. And I just ordered I had a coupon. I ordered one of those weighted vests. Yeah, we need that. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish ordering. Well, and I just ordered the kids' clothes. I have a promo I had to do, so I just did their clothes for summer. And yeah, I'm gonna go get my kids and come back and still keep tackling some things. I want to work out today. Might not be able to work out until later on, because I just got so much. I think I'm getting workout going upstairs though. I know the kids gonna love their bathrooms when they see it. I'm gonna try to catch their reaction when they get home too. So we'll see how it is.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Mom, I see it. Wow. Now we have this rainbow.
You see the?
Oh my God, this looks. I don't know how my good.
Don't touch the little figurines, Legend.
Oh, you did get perfume. I have a question right now.
Ava, you see the perfume?
Who's that?
But it's strawberry.
Ava's.
I put my God.
Mommy, what's that?
No, don't touch it. It's soap.
It's
Open the.
yo, this is
Look, you see
look. You know it's not my look. It's still good.
Look, it looks like it's like a string.
Mm-hmm. You like it?
With the rainbow.
All right, ready? See yours?
Oh yeah, come on, look at my room.
Let's go to the yard. This is awesome.
Penguin stuff. Oh my God, look at it. Look at
What happened? Like a gummy. Oh.
it. Me and Killen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I was so film on my face. Thanks. Oh my look. Look, one more. Oh my God, my friends have those.
I'm seeing Molly
And this.
I ain't do my room.
You brush?
Look,
It was in the. Y'all left it in there.
Oh.
look, this is so mommy.
Oh my God, so.
Mommy, can I find my
Wow.
Oh my God.
When you took a bath, okay?
Wait, Mama, what is this for?
How that's good.
I got y'all's own face wash. Face wash, and that serum is for Kaylin.
I'm gonna go make some.
I think you have serum already. So y'all got y'all own, and then I got y'all some more pimple patches.
Yeah. Look, yeah.
I want
Thank you. The only problem
Kids like their bathroom.
Wait. Mom, where you put my tablet at?
I think they're on the counter still. Yeah, they like it. Kaylin ain't seen it yet, so when she get here, she'll see it too. It was like, where's you gonna do your room? No.
I
My room's a
love
whole
that.
mess. Still.
Say.
All right, look at him. He got his bed, new bed. He wants to go out.
Baby, she gonna have complaints here. I hope these walls are very insulated, because Bentley, all that damn barking. Why don't she let that dog walk around? Why can't he walk? I'm sure Bentley's potty trained. Hell, he's 5. Why don't she ever let that dog out the damn cage? 280 as a woman is diabolical. I mean, you know, Tosh, there are women that are big women, you know. The fact that Jasmine had got down to such a small weight and then, well, a smaller weight and then just drastically jumped up. A lot of people were saying when you stop taking those injections and stuff like that, it can put a lot of weight on you. I mean, Olivia is pregnant, but that's one of the reasons. But you see, she doesn't take those injections anymore and how she's blown up. One thing about taking those injections, even if you get to the point where you stop taking those injections, you have whatever eating habits or daily life habits you incorporated to losing the weight, you have to stay true to that. That's obvious, y'all. If you have changed the way you eat to maintain that weight loss, even without the GLP-1 drugs, you have to still you have to have a different lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle. You just do. Because I don't think those GLP-1 drugs are made to take forever. I don't think you're supposed to take them for 10 years. I don't think so. But well, I know so. They're not made to take forever, right? What weight loss medication is made to take forever, and those GLP-1 drugs are a sign of it helps with weight loss, but it's also a lot of them are to help with people with diabetes and things of that nature too. Olivia is pregnant but smaller than Jazz. Yeah. I think a lot of Jasmine's issue is her muscle mass. I think that's a lot of her issues too. You can take them forever. You can take them forever. Oh, I didn't know that. But wouldn't you taking them forever over time? Wouldn't that affect your kidneys? And I think it would definitely have long-term effects on your body, Shy Girl. I just don't think that you should take them forever. They are geared for diabetics. I don't think you should take them forever. I just really feel like whatever eating habits that you change and lifestyles that you change to incorporate with the GLP-1 drugs. I feel like if you, after a year or so, if you decide and you get down to your goal weight, I think if you just stay true to your new weight regime, like whatever your eating habits are, your exercising, if you just stay constant and steady with that, I think you probably can do pretty good.
Go out upstairs with the kids.
Hey, Miss Lacey.
Oh, yeah, it's for me.
Who does mama think she is? Oh, there's a clip of me saying, hey, everybody. And then I'm oh my god. Oh, gee, I know I'm famous. Stop.
Girl, shut up.
Wait, well, I put my back on
Everyone should see hers.
Don't laugh. Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. Just like they got crumble. Oh, what was that? That's crumble. Wow, it's so. I'm
Go
Ready? Put it up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's pink and black and white. I like Paris. I like it. You know, with all these brand new I really don't care, but
Lights in the bathroom?
oh my geez, Gucci. I feel so pro. So okay, whatever. Oh my gosh, Mama, thank you. Okay. Do you want our bathroom is way better than hers.
Girl, stop hating. Their bathroom is cute.
The bathroom is just
All right, so I'm currently about to put the rug down, put that up, and I just put the curtains up. Eddie's about to take the rest of my clothes upstairs. You putting on my bed?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I'm about to. Like I told you, my living room is small.
Are you gonna make the tacos now?
I am. I'm about to. Just let me finish getting this stuff up, putting this rug down.
Well, that's okay, Jasmine. If you have a small living room, I mean, you're not going to fill it up with much furniture anyway, so that's okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, Jasmine, I don't know about that black rug down there, girl. It's gonna catch a lot of lint.
On that little mount right there. But yeah, living room is done. I'm also currently washing clothes. So I'm tired, y'all. I gotta sit down, take me a break because man, I've been doing stuff. I actually put stuff up in my room too. Just trying to get all these boxes up, child. But yeah, I'm about to finish everything and then I'm gonna start on dinner here in a bit too. So
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually like Jasmine's apartment. I like the configuration of it. I can just see Stinkabug falling down them steps though. But I like the whole configuration of it. I just wonder how long she's gonna stay here. I think Jasmine can definitely. She got 3 months free rent upon move-in. She got 3 months free rent upon move-in. Wow, that's good. No pics of the children at all. No, Sharonda, I don't think she ever has any pictures of the children, but she definitely has her basketball pictures up. 3 months free rent. That's pretty good. That's definitely a way to get herself caught up.
TV situated so I can sit down and watch TV and relax, okay? Oh my God, that's so much. That is a lot of hail that's just coming down. And it looks like snow. I mean, that's Amaya. She really.
Oh, it is like little balls. It's snow. It's like balls.
Oh wow, those are really big balls.
Yo, what the heck is going on about?
Look, Ava wants to see Amaya give it again.
She living the Japanese dream. She's outside in the rain. With the umbrella. I love it. Yo, it's flooding. Real quick.
Look, Ava.
Oh, I can't go. Yeah, why?
Look, touch it. See?
It's ice.
Yeah,
it's ice.
Let me see the ice. Oh my God!
Mommy, what's it say?
Hey y'all, allergies are on 10, but the kitchen is pretty much done. I just gotta open these boxes. Like y'all can tell my allergies. We finally got the garage cleaned out, so I can pull my car in. And I haven't really been updating y'all because I've just been trying to get stuff done. Sure, my kids kind of just threw stuff in my room that I told them to put in the closet. So
I put your stuff down.
Yeah. I have to take Ava's dresser upstairs. So yeah, everything's put out downstairs, organized, even the downstairs.
Oh, her room's off the kitchen? Ooh. I don't know if I would want my room off the kitchen like that.
This is kind of cleaned up in here. Just feel like shit right now. All right.
I caught that too, Vaughn. Joking with the kids about balls. Yeah, that is, especially with Kaylin. I don't know. Jasmine acts like her and Kaylin are, best friends. Again, I understand having a mother-daughter relationship, but let's be honest. I think Jasmine does that because of the Hannah situation, because Hannah acts real, chummy with Kaylin because she's older. And I think Jasmine sees that. And so she tries to have the same or similar type of relationship Hannah has with Kaylin as well.
Oh, excuse me. So the dinner is done. Well, the macaroni is still melting. But we got green beans, mac and cheese, some rice, and some chicken. All right, so the kids' plates are
She said the macaroni's still melting. Girl, it looked like soup.
done. They can come back and get more. We're gonna start off with what we got. But yeah, their plates are all done.
Don't be in a rush to try.
Okay, well, I just don't understand why Jasmine won't get those. Why don't she get those girls' hair braided? She knows how to braid hair. I just don't understand why she doesn't do that.
home. I did go to the grocery store to get a couple of things, but yeah, I guess I can show you what I got. Not too big. I am planning on meal prepping, so.
My Lord, Bentley is barking in every scene.
I did get myself some chicken breasts. I'm making fried chicken for the kids tonight. So I got chicken, pack of macaroni, vegetable oil, some green beans, got them some more hot sauce. This is what I'm gonna use for my meal prepping. Y'all go to my second channel because I have a whole fitness journey thing going on over there. Got this butter. I actually got these for Ava. They're like different colors. I got this to go outside in our yard. Y'all talked about me when I had my blanket up, so we got a curtain. We got some curtains, okay? Ava does not like the bitch. Shut up. She doesn't like the dark, so I did get her a night light, and I got her these batteries for it too. Got some hangers for my room. I got this new hair bucket because the other one is just janky. I also got.
I got a question. Why can't Kaylin and Amaya share rooms? Why does Kaylin need her own room? Why can't Kaylin and Amaya share a room? I don't understand that. Why can't they share rooms?
These bows for Ava. This one is actually for Kaylin, and that edge wax is for Kaylin. Ava already got her. I got this for Ava, and I also got a new edge brush. But Kaylin had asked for edge control. Edge wax does wonders too, y'all. But yeah, I got her that, some cute little bows. And I got 2 meal prepping bowls. They're actually bigger than what I thought they were, but that's gonna be okay. But yeah, this is everything that I got from the grocery store. Now y'all can start talking about me when it comes to my window, okay? I did get a dresser. I ain't had a dresser in a long time, so that will be when I go ahead and start decorating my room, child. It's gonna be a process, but I'm about to start on this food so that I can have that done because my kids have practice today. I'm gonna put her hair stuff inside of her hair bucket right now. All right, so I'm about to go ahead and put these in the ground real quick. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I agree. Ava shouldn't have to share a room with Legend and what me personally, all 3 of the girls would have been in one room, and all 3 of the 2 boys would have been in one room. I guess Jasmine feels like because they're twins, yeah, but they're twin boy girl. They're not twin boys or twin girls. I definitely would have put all 3 of the girls in one damn room. Because let's be honest, over Philip's house, I'm sure they lapped up. I'm sure Philip doesn't have a 5-6 bedroom. Okay, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Well, at least Jasmine got a yard to put some lights in. Hell, I don't even think Olivia got a. Does she got a patio? Does Olivia have a patio? Yeah, Jasmine got her a yard with lights. Okay, Jasmine. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I could see if Jasmine had all girls and one boy, and Aiden was the only boy, then obviously that would make sense to have him in his own room. But for the simple fact that she has a mixture of girls and boys, and Kaylin is the oldest, I don't feel like Kaylin should get her own room. Yeah, I understand Jasmine, going down to a 3-bedroom. Like if it's cheaper, it's cheaper. But Kaylin and Amaya would be sharing a room, and Ava, and then put the 2 boys in the room with themselves, because Ava's toys don't even match the boys' toys, and that room is going to be constantly a mess because Ava's gonna have her stuff, and and then Ava and Aiden, they bicker a lot with each other. We heard Jasmine say in the other video that Aiden got mad at Ava and busted the TV. Because sibling rivalries, and they're twins. I definitely would have put all 3 of them in a room together. I just would have, and then the 2 boys have their own room.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Welcome to my channel, and I will see y'all later.
So Bentley's cage is now in the kitchen, or in the dining room / kitchen. Huh. Lord, poor Bentley. Why the boy? Why did the little boy? I didn't call him a boy like he one of the kids. Well, basically he is. Why he just can't walk around and be free, Jasmine? Lord, a mess. So okay, so what y'all think of Jasmine's house tour? Y'all? I know a lot of you guys feel like her house is kind of constructed weird, and at this point, I don't know what Jasmine's doing to get. She definitely is getting better with her living situation, right? Olivia is hustling backwards over there. I think her apartment is nice. It definitely is configured different, right? But sometimes different works. She has a garage. She has a little yard area. She has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's definitely enough, and it's new. It's a new apartment. And somebody in the chat just said that she got in on a special where her first 3 months was free. Now, I'm assuming maybe she had to do a 15-month lease or 16-month lease to get that. But that's great. She probably had to pay a pet deposit to have the dog. I mean, at this point, Jasmine there's no way that she can evade the fact that she has a dog because Bentley barks so damn much. I'm just glad that Jasmine's children are out of the stages where they bust in the windows. Because in previous, when the kids were younger, about 6 years ago, Jasmine had a big thing with the kids tearing up the apartment. They was busting windows. Kaylin and Amaya, when they were younger and they were sharing a room, they would get to fighting and they would bust windows out. Oh, it was a mess. Maintenance stayed at her house. So I'm hoping the kids have grown up from that. And I don't know. I think at this point, the whole house tour thing is kind of played out. If she was moving into her first home that she bought, breaking mirrors, yeah, that too. I forgot about those, the mirrors. If she was moving into the first home that she bought, I could understand doing a house tour for that. But just moving into yet another apartment, it's like, Jasmine, cut it out with the house tours, ma'am. Show us the next tour. Let that be the house that you bought, And that's what I'd be wondering about these ladies. Like, are they even thinking about stuff like that? Like, do they even think about stuff like that? And it just appears that they don't. They don't think about stuff like, trying to get further in life. Jasmine is still door dashing to get groceries as if that she's doing that in addition to. It's not like she's doing that in addition to. She's just saying, I'm door dashing to get groceries, because I still ain't got my food stamps. And all I'm just thinking is, again, food stamps definitely can assist, right? But the fact that you have to deal with these people giving them to you and taking them away, giving them to you and taking it away, would be all. I'm like, if you want to be encouraged by something, that would be all the encouraging for me to go ahead and just figure out how to get my feed my family without the assistance of the government. That's just my opinion, because one or two things: either they gonna cut you off, or you gonna cut yourself off. And I wouldn't sit around and wait on the government to cut me off. I just cut myself off before they cut me off. Y'all saying hashtag free Bentley. At this point, that's what he needs to be. That dog needs to be freed. He needs to be like, do he even get a chance to go outside in the little yard setting that she has? It looks like there's a fence around there. Can he go outside, Jasmine? Do you not want to let him outside because you didn't tell the people you got a dog? Whoo, boy, Jasmine. All right, girl. We'll be back to you later. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. I'm wore out now. I am wore out. We covered a lot in this live stream. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this live stream. Make sure you guys thumbs up on the way out the door. That's hitting that like button, clocking out the live. And TMR, gonna see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, so would you love. Bye.